7 shocking revelations about Jin and the HYBE CEO scandal. What is being hidden from the public? Is there a hidden correlation between BTS Jin's status as a Korean military icon and the vortex of controversy now engulfing HYBE CEO? This question is not mere speculation, but a reflection of the deep tension shaking the foundations of one of Asia's largest entertainment agencies. Over the past week, 7 shocking facts have emerged from internal investigations and industry data leaks, touching not only on BTS members' personal affairs, but also unraveling a scandal long kept tightly sealed by HYBE's executive ranks. First, internal sources confirmed that Jin's involvement in the military project as an honorary instructor was used by management as a distraction tool. When embezzlement allegations involving HYBE CEO began surfacing late last year, the media was flooded with images of Jin as a national hero. That patriotic narrative was systematically constructed to shape positive public opinion amid internal crisis. Leaked internal communication documents indicate that this media strategy was directly approved by the company's top leadership. Second, Jin's involvement in the state ceremony with President Yoon Suk-yeol was not entirely ceremonial. Military sources stated that the meeting was initially designed as a symbolic moment to bolster HYBE's nationalist image amid a storm of criticism. However, internal press reports show that the event was politicized and included in the company's image recovery plan following allegations of promotional fund misuse. Third, the HYBE CEO is reported to have used Jin's name in partnership proposals with several foreign entities without the artist's direct consent. According to internal whistleblower reports, Jin's name appeared in strategic negotiation documents with Chinese and Japanese partners, a practice that not only violates agency ethics codes, but also raises legal concerns. The unauthorized use of an artist's name in multi-million-dollar agreements is now under regulatory investigation. Fourth, HYBE allegedly pressured Jin to remain silent regarding management policies detrimental to other BTS members. In a confidential interview report with a former HYBE communications staff member, it was revealed that Jin personally felt uneasy with the company's direction but was directed not to make any statements during his military service. This suppression of opinion was allegedly part of an additional contract binding him throughout his national duty. Fifth, evidence suggests that charity projects involving Jin were actually used as image laundering instruments for HYBE. In an investigation led by international fan communities, discrepancies were found between fund reports and the actual implementation of charitable activities under Jin's name. Several recipient organizations even admitted they never received the funds announced in the company's official press releases. Sixth, information surfaced that the HYBE CEO intervened directly in the distribution of military-themed merchandise related to Jin. Some vendors revealed that the design, production, and distribution of the products were tightly controlled by the executive team to monetize Jin's status as an active soldier. This exploitative commercialization practice has drawn criticism from industry observers and is considered a violation of ethical principles toward a member performing national duty. Seventh, and most shocking, is the allegation that Jin has quietly submitted a formal objection through his legal counsel against HYBE's use of his image during military service, without explicit permission. While no official confirmation has been made, several investigative media outlets report that Jin is considering legal action if these manipulative practices do not cease. If true, this move could mark a turning point for the K-pop industry in protecting artists' individual rights against corporate interests. The 7 points above are not merely celebrity issues, but indicators that Korea's entertainment industry, particularly HYBE, is facing a moral and structural crisis. In situations where public image is manipulated to cover internal fractures and where national figures like Jin are used as tools for corporate legitimacy, the public must ask, who is really being controlled and who is in control? While HYBE has yet to issue an official clarification on these findings, public and media pressure continues to rise. Some parties are calling for an independent audit and full transparency regarding artist management policies. This case concerns not only HYBE's reputation but also a larger issue: the exploitation of artists by corporations, and the urgent need for comprehensive reform in South Korea's entertainment industry. With sharp focus now on HYBE CEO, the company's future depends on how honestly, openly, and responsibly they address these allegations. If not, it is not impossible that Jin, long seen as a national pride symbol, will become the center of the ethical revolution long delayed behind the spotlight. But behind the 7 shocking revelations previously outlined, a major question must now be asked seriously and without pretense. Did all of this really happen? Or is this a manipulative narrative deliberately formed to disrupt public opinion and lead us into the trap of media sensationalism? In this fast-paced digital era, where information flows within seconds, society's ability to separate truth from lies is being brutally tested. Much of the information we present comes from social media platforms such as TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and various online community forums that actively discuss this issue. Some accounts even openly claim to have access to HYBE's internal documents, staff communication screenshots, and leaked marketing strategies allegedly involving Jin. But are these sources credible enough to serve as the basis for public opinion? Or could we all be getting pulled into a disinformation ecosystem deliberately built for economic, political, or even entertainment industry power purposes? It is crucial to realize that industries like HYBE do not just sell music or artist images, but also control public narratives through vast media networks. When a crisis arises, the strategy used is no longer mere clarification but large-scale discourse engineering that disguises facts as opinions and opinions as truths. Have we, as viewers, become discerning enough to distinguish between verified facts and narratives neatly wrapped in persuasive language and hypnotic visuals? We must ask, why is Jin, long known for his clean, nationalist image and distance from controversy, suddenly become the center of the company's strategic storm? Was his involvement in the military project truly used ethically and professionally? Or are there larger economic interests behind it that we do not yet fully understand? It is truly ironic if a figure used as a national honor symbol is also used by a company to evade a reputation crisis. The fact that Jin's name was allegedly used in international business proposals without his approval, if true, is a serious violation of artists' rights. But on the other hand, without official confirmation, can we fully trust the information circulating on social media? Are screenshots and viral video clips enough to establish the truth? Or are they part of a hoax stream exploiting Jin's popularity to generate sensation? This is the moment when we must learn to be skeptical. Is it possible we are not witnessing reality, but a grand performance designed to manipulate emotions, generate engagement, and ultimately sell something? Even scandals can now become profitable commodities. If HYBE truly is in crisis, why hasn't Jin or his legal team filed any legal actions or open lawsuits so far? Is their silent agreement bigger than public opinion? Let us not be easily inflamed by one-sided narratives. Instead, ask the hard but necessary questions. Who benefits from the spread of this issue? Is there a hidden motive behind the leakage of those documents? Is this part of an internal power struggle within HYBE's management that is starting to surface? Or is all of this engineered by external parties seeking to topple HYBE and BTS global dominance? The public can no longer remain passive. In a world where the line between fact and fiction is increasingly blurred, each individual has a responsibility to verify before believing, analyze before concluding, and realize that not everything that goes viral is real. Even mainstream media reports are not immune to bias, agendas, or errors. Therefore, it is crucial for all of us to examine every piece of information with an open yet cautious mind. TO readers who have followed this issue attentively, we invite you to reflect on your position as information consumers. Are you merely passive recipients of every story the media offers? Or have you taken on the role of an analyst capable of filtering information through common sense